Good morning, everybody. It's Sheila from Boho Daydreams. Welcome to my channel. I have some more envelopes that we're going to be opening today. And the challenge rules and the challenge giveaway prize will be linked in the description box. So if you're new to what's going on here and see these envelopes, you'll find the links in the description box to what's going on. Now, I had opened part of this and then my camera went off. So I'm going to just start where I left off. So this is Vickie West. Vickie West sent these yesterday, and Vickie West doesn't have a YouTube or Etsy store, but she has an Instagram, and her Instagram is TelkC+. Now, a little bit about Vickie. Vickie is a very gifted artisan, and she creates journals, cards, soaps, jewelry. I don't know anything that Vickie doesn't do. So she sent me a gift package last year for Christmas, and it really made me emotional because it was so amazing and so unexpected. So she sent this. So this is a repurposed book. Vickie was gifted about 3 million old books last year. And she painted it. I thought it was a Bible, but it's not. It's a very, very, very old engineer's field guide. So she made the bookmark, and it just sits on a stack of books, and it just looks lovely. She also made me soaps, and I've had them sitting out here all night because I didn't get to video last night, but they smell so good, and they are so pretty. Vickie sells soap and her wares in a beautiful large antique store somewhere in Mississippi, and she took me on a little tour of it, and the shop is gorgeous. I could spend hours there. I could spend all day there with a beautiful cup of tea. I could spend all day just enjoying myself. I love antique shops. So those are the soaps that she sent me, and you'll find Vickie at her Instagram, TelkC+, and go take a look. What she does is amazing. All right, so I had unwrapped this little box. It was in some wax paper, so I unwrapped it, and it's this really cool little box that feels like it's been waxed itself, and it's got this little charm. Let's take a look, see what's inside. Vickie is so gifted. I'd love to visit the store of Vickie. All right, it's wrapped in a little napkin. Oh, Vickie. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Vickie does clay work also when she makes her jewelry, so I'm sure that this is something that Vickie has created all on her own. And it has a bit of a clasp here, so I'm thinking this is, whoops, on screen. I'm thinking this is a bracelet. Yes, indeed. That is a bracelet. That's beautiful. Thank you, Vickie. I'm going to wear that when I film my next envelopes. So it's a bit winter weather overnight. So we had about 4 inches of snow, and it's overcast to the point where I cannot see those beautiful Rocky Mountains. So, Bob, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do, Bob. All right. So I have this envelope here, this big envelope. Looks like it's a file folder, and it's covered in this beautiful paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I don't even know what kind of paper that is, but it's beautiful. So special handling of this. And she's got this really nice clasp on it that she's got some sari silk ribbon. Vickie does all of her own silk ribbon dyeing too. There isn't anything that this artisan can't do. All right. Ooh, we have another envelope, a big envelope in the envelope. So that looks like it's a file folder. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. wish I could zoom out a bit further, but I can't. My arm isn't high enough, which kind of isn't all that great right now. So it's tied up in this beautiful brooch and scarf, which is gorgeous. So we're just going to unwrap that. Vickie had said to me that the envelope, the big envelope that that said official records on it, was an envelope her dad, when he was discharged from the military, received an envelope like this, and she has the original copy of it. She said, but this one was a replication, and she decorated it, but was a replication of what her dad's envelope looked like. So that's pretty cool. So she has some gold and looks like a brick colored red wax stamp that's got some feathers. She also has over here, she has a bit of a ruffle, and then she's got an eyelet and a pin that holds a little cross. She's got all sorts of interesting fabrics and pieces on it. It looks very vintage. She's done a very good job. And it says, awaiting spring at the cabane. Yes, I am. I am definitely waiting for spring. My craft home is called the Sheila Cabane, which was also a name that Vickie had picked. When I chose, I found out Vickie had picked that name, and I love it because Sheila is Latin for heavenly, and it feels very heavenly in here. When it's cleaner, it feels even more heavenly. So the envelope inside, oops, let's see. She said there was 3. All right. So the first one, it says spring at the farm. And on the big envelope it said rabbits. And so here we have a picture of some chicks. Look at those little babies with their mama. How cute. Here is a nameplate, and she's got some gold gilding on that. And then she's just got it riveted, or used brads to hold it together. And it's got a magnet closure. And here's a flower with variegated seam binding, and she will have dyed that herself. That's interesting. What an interesting closure. And we have a card inside. And I didn't wear my glasses because I forgot. Oh boy. Let's see. My in frame. So we've got some lace and an embossed bee. It says, spring is almost here. I'm so excited. I could wet my plants. Ah! That could have got me. And we have another seal here. This is lovely. Lovely. Thank you. The next envelope has a very old rusted metal closure, and it's got some charms hanging from it. It's a little butterfly and looks like a flower. So this envelope, let me see, have I got it right? Yes, I do. It's got books on it. It has a pen nib, and it also has another charm with more of the gold gilding. And then right here, oops, sorry, is another wax seal stamp with a bee. She's got some sequins with beads. Ooh, and that beautiful trim. Beautiful, beautiful trim on the back. This is so pretty. Oh boy, don't want to. That's all I need is to break something yet while I'm filming. Ooh. She is too fond of books, and it has turned her brain. Louisa May Alcott. Thanks for making the writing big enough for me to read. And there's another charm. This is a very heavy door charm. Oh. Which opens. Ooh, and there's a secret little note inside. Ooh, let me see. Aw, Vickie, that's so sweet. She says she wishes the very best for me. Aw, my dear friend, thank you. What a nice little surprise. All right, I've got it the right way. The Celia Cabane. I love it. She's got a little bit of an Irish prayer. She says, may God give you every storm, for every storm a rainbow, for every tear a smile, for every case a promise, and a blessing in each trial. For every problem life sends a faithful friend to share. For every sigh a sweet song, and an answer for each prayer. Aw, thank you, my friend. My initial, Sheila. She's got little magnets on all these closures, and these magnets are so tiny you can't even see them. Wow. Is the spring coming? He said. What is it like? It is the sun shining on the rain and the rain falling on the sunshine. And I cannot read who it's by, but it's a lovely sentiment. And here is an actual fern leaf behind some plastic. That is just lovely. Thank you so much, Vickie. These are just lovely. I appreciate every set of envelopes that you send my way. And I just want to thank you all for joining me today. And I'm going to prepare for the next envelopes now. I will see you shortly. Bye-bye.